We know that there were more cases announced yesterday of COVID-19. Travis County is now the second highest county in Texas for number of cases. So to start, would you be able to just give a general update of where Austin and Travis County is with this now and what you think people should know?
Well, we can't be sure exactly where we are, but what we do know is that the number of cases is going to continue to rise. Part of that is because we're getting better at testing now than we were before, so we're finding more people. But we know that we have had insufficient number of tests to really know just what the spread is in the community. So we're going to continue to get numbers that go up. And then you also have to recognize that what we're seeing now is a product of what we were doing a week to 2 weeks ago. It's hard to believe that South by was just canceled a little over. Seems like forever ago now. But what we're seeing now is the spread of the virus that was actually occurring in our community prior to that. So I think that the steps that everyone is taking right now, people are social distancing. We're not giving the virus the chance to spread that it had before. Are things that we'll see in very real terms and impact a week from now.
In the cases yesterday, it was documented that we have evidence of community spread in this area. How concerned are you about that? Is there any particular level of concern there?
Well, we knew that there was community spread that was happening. We just couldn't demonstrate it. But this is a virus, and just like the flu, it's going to be passed from person to person. We know that from looking at all the other cities in the world where this has come. So we knew it would happen. It was inevitable. It's happened now. It's really not that big an event for us because we had already gotten to the highest level of action, anticipating that this would happen even before it actually happened.
Okay. We know that restaurants and bars have been closed here. Are you considering any further restrictions at this time?
We know the restaurants and bars have been closed. There are a lot of people that are still going online to order food delivered, and I encourage people to do that to keep our restaurants going and them able to pay some of their employees. Whether we take additional steps is something that's being continually discussed over the course of every day. We have now seen three states that have asked people to stay at home even more than we are. We have a community right now where a lot of people are staying at home. So we're seeing a lot of that. At this point, we haven't gone to further restrictions, but I wouldn't rule them out.
Um, let's talk more about those further restrictions. You say you won't rule that out. Obviously, this is developing, and we're seeing the number of cases go up. Is that something that you foresee happening maybe in the next week or two?
Don't know. If at any point I see it actually happening in our future, we'll probably go ahead and do it because there's no sense in waiting. But this is a virus that spreads through social interaction, people being near and proximate to one another. To a large degree in our community right now, people that can avoid going to work are avoiding that. People are maintaining the social distancing of 6 feet. And those are the things that really have the greatest impact on the spread of this virus. We need to make sure that no one who has a temperature or is not feeling well actually goes out. Don't be with other people.
Absolutely. And we discussed restaurants and bars being closed. I know that some are still open for a takeout service. Something that we've been wondering that I wanted to ask you is about health inspectors. Are health inspectors still going to restaurants? Are there extra health inspectors that are making the rounds right now, considering the virus?
I don't know if we have extra code inspectors that are out. I know that the code folks, both in the city and the county, are still out doing.
Okay. And just I think just in general, where we are now and how much this is developed, what is your message right now to the public?
Well, I think now more than ever we know that we're all in this together, that the decisions that we make individually determine collectively uh, how we face this. For a while now, we've all recognized that the virus was coming. Our numbers would go up. It was all about trying to slow the pace of this virus as it moves through the community. And I am just real appreciative of everyone in the community doing their part. It doesn't take much looking out your window or driving down the street to realize that people are, by and large, staying home. They're maintaining the social distance. They're washing their hands. It's been a while since anybody has I've seen anybody shake anybody's hand. So we're all getting that down. But most importantly, this is the time to really take advantage of not being in the hustle of life. It gives us a chance to relax, to focus on what's important, and we just need to recognize that we get to decide as a community how much of a spike we get or don't get. Then we just need everybody doing their part and pulling together. And again, most importantly, if you're not feeling well, if you have a temperature, don't be around other people.
Absolutely. Um, Thank you, Mayor Adler. Is there anything else that we haven't covered that you think we should get to this morning?
I don't think so. I think you covered it. Probably everybody's watching TV. Probably everybody's watching too much TV. And we just need to recognize that we do have some measure of control here, and we need to exercise.